So, you need money.
Yeah. But it's not for me, it's for Rory. And I fully intend to pay you back every cent. I don't ask for favors, you know that.
Oh, yes, we know.
I'll get the checkbook.
Thank you. You have no idea. Thank you.
On one condition.
So close.
Since we are now financially involved in your life, I want to be actively involved in your life.
What does that mean, Mother?
I want a weekly dinner.
What?
Friday nights, you and Rory will have dinner here.
Mom.
And you have to call us once a week to give us an update on her schooling and your life. That's it. That's the condition. If you agree, you come to dinner tomorrow night and leave here with a check. Otherwise, I'm sorry, we can't help you.
I don't want her to know that I borrowed money from you. Can that just be between us?
Does 7 o'clock work for you?
Perfect.
So, Grandpa, how's the insurance biz?
No, people die, we pay. People crash cars, we pay. People lose a foot, we pay.
Well, at least you have your new slogan.
And how are things at the motel?
The Inn? They're great.
Lorelai's the executive manager now. Isn't that wonderful?
Speaking of which, Christopher called yesterday.
Speaking of which, how is that a speaking of which?
He's doing very well in California. His internet startup goes public next month. This could mean big things for him. Very talented man, your father.
She knows.
He always was a smart one, that boy. You must take after him.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna get a Coke. Or a knife. Hi, how are you doing?
I think I'm gonna go talk to her.
I'll go. You stay and keep your grandfather company. Lorelai, come back to the table.
Is this what it's gonna be like every Friday night? I come over and let the two of you attack me?
You're being very dramatic.
Dramatic. Were you at that table just now?
Yes, I was. And I think you took what your father said the wrong way.
The wrong way? How could I have taken it the wrong way? What was open to interpretation?
No, Mother, I can't take it anymore. Tonight has been like a nightmare. You're dripping all over the floor.
Why do you pounce on every single thing I say?
That's absurd. You've barely uttered a word all night.
That's not true.
You said pie.
Oh, come on.
You did. All I heard you say was pie.
Why would he bring up Christopher? Was that really necessary?
He likes Christopher.
Isn't that interesting? Because as I remember, when Christopher got me pregnant, Dad didn't like him so much.
Oh, well, please. You were 16. What were we supposed to do? Throw you a party? We were disappointed. The two of you had such bright futures.
Yes, and by not getting married, we got to keep those bright futures.
When you get pregnant, you get married. A child needs a mother and a father.
Oh, Mom, do you think that Christopher would have his own company right now if we'd gotten married? Do you think he would be anything at all?
Yes, I do. Your father would have put him in the insurance business, and you'd be living a lovely life right now.
He didn't want to be in the insurance business, and I am living a lovely life right now.
That's right, far away from us.
Oh, here we go.
You took that girl and completely shut us out of your life.
You wanted to control me.
You were still a child.
I stopped being a child the minute the strip turned pink, okay? I had to figure out how to live. I found a good job.
As a maid, with all your brains and talent.
I worked my way up. I run the place now. I built a life on my own with no help from anyone.
Yes, and think of where you would have been if you'd accepted a little help, And where Rory would have been? But no, you were always too proud to accept anything from anyone.
Well, I wasn't too proud to come here to you two begging for money for my kid's school, was I?
No, you certainly weren't. But you're too proud to let her know where you got it from, aren't you? Well, fine. You have your precious pride, and I have my weekly dinners. Isn't that nice? We both win. There you are.
I think the phones went dead.
It's probably just this horrible storm. You must come downstairs immediately.
What's wrong?
The stove is buzzing.
It's just a timer, Grandma.
I know it's the timer, Rory. What I don't know is where it's located or how to turn it off.
But I really need to call Lane back.
There's nothing you can do now. The phones will come back on eventually. Now, please come downstairs and help me stop the buzzing.
But...
Oh, Emily, for heaven's sake, get down here.
Okay, let's go. You want to eat it before it gets cold. How is it?
Not cold.
It's quite tasty. Emily, we should have this more often.
What?
Perhaps instead of that horrible salmon that keeps showing up.
That salmon is a fine delicacy.
Potato.
Try it again, Grandma. It's probably cooler now.
No, thank you. I'm fine.
You know what? It's really good if you add some extra Parmesan to it. This is Mom's special trick. Frozen pizza is a staple at our house. Mom's become a major doctoring genius. She'll put anything on it. One time, Suki came and brought us some foie gras, and Mom stuck it on a pizza.
How was it?
Pretty good once we took the foie gras off. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Try it, please. If you want to get really crazy, you can pick it up.
Well, all right. Here goes nothing. That's wonderful.
See?
Rory, pass me that cheese. Trust me, it makes all the difference. You're late.
How did you do that?
What?
Answer the door before I even rang the bell.
I thought I heard something. I came to the door. You were there. Come in, please.
You thought you heard something?
Yes?
Mom, that door's like 10 feet thick.
So?
Well, so it wasn't like I was standing out there with a band of jackals. I was just drinking coffee.
Lorelai, what is it that you want to hear? That I was standing by the window, staring out at the driveway, waiting to pounce the moment you arrived?
Yes, because believe it or not, that would be less creepy.
Get yourself a drink, please.
Hey, Dad.
Lorelai.
Sorry I'm late. I was helping Rory get ready for her big date, and, well, you know girls. So. How's work?
Well, work is fine.
Yeah? Good, good. My work's fine, too. Oh, God. Mom has gone a little crazy with the figurines here, huh? Little Kathy Bates? Although you probably haven't seen Misery, which is a good thing, because Rory couldn't sleep alone for a week after we watched it. That wouldn't be a problem for you, because you don't sleep alone anyway. I'm guessing. I don't know what your and Mom's sleeping arrangement is. Now I'm wishing I hadn't brought it up because it's such a wow, don't want to go there kind of a subject for me. Not for you, because you should definitely go there if you, well, anyway. Ah!
Oh, what have you done now?
Nothing, I just, well, I'm putting the bunny back with his little friends, and I sort of massacred them a little bit, but that's life in the jungle, isn't it?
Just sit down, please.
Okay, sorry.
Just sit with your hands in your lap.
Sorry.
And I'm trying to read. So please, just be quiet and try not to break anything else.
So, we having a nice chat?
Yeah, we're having a great conversation, me and Maury.
Excuse me?
Nothing. Thanks, Mom, for letting Rory out at dinner tonight. She really appreciated it.
Well, she deserves to celebrate. A 3-month anniversary is a landmark feat at her age. Or at any age for some people.
I was gonna get a drink. I'm gonna get right on that.
I'll get that.
Can I freshen up your drink, Dad?
No, thank you. One drink before dinner is quite enough.
Right, sorry.
I had no idea it was so close.
Absolutely. Right around the corner.
What a small world. Oh, Lorelai, I'd like you to meet Chase Bradford.
Hey.
Hi.
He was just telling me that he actually grew up right around the corner from here.
Oh, really?
Stonehouse on the corner.
Oh, the one with the Dobermans.
That's right. Leopold and Loeb. Though I'm afraid they passed on quite a few years ago.
Postman finally got organized, huh?
Chase, this is my husband, Richard.
How do you do?
Fine, Richard, just fine.
Please sit down.
Emily, I didn't know we were having company for dinner.
Oh, well, it was just sort of a spur of the moment thing. Chase's mother and I are in the DAR together, and he just moved back to Hartford, and it just seemed like a nice idea.
Yes, very nice.
Chase, can I get you a drink?
Scotch, neat.
Glenfiddich?
Fine. So, Lorelai, your mother's told me all about you.
Really?
Oh, yes. I'm just sorry your daughter couldn't join us for dinner. I adore children.
Mom, could I talk to you for a minute?
Lorelai, we have company.
It'll just take a second, really.
But
Come on, it'll be fun. Excuse us, we're just gonna have a spur-of-the-moment conversation.
you're pushing me. Is this a setup? What?
Connecticut Ken in there. Is he my invited escort for the evening?
Lorelai, his mother is a friend of mine.
And?
He just moved back here. He doesn't know anyone.
And?
And I thought he might enjoy meeting you. Ha-ha! Put that finger down.
Ah, this is why the miscongeniality act when Rory wanted to beg out of dinner.
It just seemed like a good opportunity.
Mom, thank you for the thought, but I can get my own men.
Really?
Yes, really.
I must disagree.
You must?
Chase is a quality man. He has good breeding. He comes from a nice family. He makes a nice living. He's attractive.
Mom, no.
Is it going to kill you to simply keep an open mind about him?
Mom, he's not my type.
Why not? Because I like him?
You know, I swear, I don't know which one, but there is a game show out there with your name on it.
Well, that must be it, because you've hardly said 2 words to the man. You couldn't possibly hate him already.
Oh, no, it's that arcade game where the mole keeps sticking his head out and you have to pound him as many times as you can with the mallet. You would be a master at that game.
Lorelai, I realize that Chase may not be as controversial as your usual brand of men.
They would erect a statue of you next to it with perfect hair and pearls and a big bronze mallet.
But I want you to think about something. Tonight, your daughter is celebrating her 3-month anniversary. What was the last relationship you had that lasted that long? I thought so. So, are you living together?
Mom, get out the interrogation lamp, why don't you?
It's okay. Yeah, but we're looking for something bigger in the Boston area.
There are a lot of nice historical places up there.
Something historical in our price range would be perfect.
You know historical homes are infested with mold, don't you?
Mold?
It gets inside the walls and grows out of sight and shoots off spores that slowly kill you and your family.
You should get a show on the Home and Garden Channel, Mom.
When did you become an expert on mold, Emily?
It was in the New York Times Magazine. I'd hold off buying a place with this woman until you look into this.
Sherry.
Well, it's actually going to come down to whatever we can afford. It might just be a newly built place.
With their shoddy craftsmanship, oh, you don't want that.
What does that leave them with, Mama? Teepee?
I'm sorry, I just don't think that Rory should miss our dinners for something other than sickness or emergencies. That was the agreement.
I'm sorry, Emily, really.
Mom, Chris has apologized like 100 times. How many more times do you want to hear it?
Listen, I can call Sherry and have her and Rory come by after their movie. That way it won't be a totally Rory-less evening.
That's not what I want.
Mom, we're desperately trying to work with you here.
Working with me is one thing, patronizing me is another. Excuse me.
I feel horrible.
Don't, son. That's just Emily.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
How can you let that horrible woman take Rory like that?
Okay, Mom, calm down. It's only one night.
That's how it starts. She's just getting her claws into her.
Her claws.
We'll never see Rory again if that woman has her way.
Mom, hold it. Rory is my daughter, you know. I have some control over this.
She's not getting Rory on weekends. You can't let that happen.
What is this about, Mom? Why are you so flipped out?
Lorelai, are you blind or just that humiliated?
Humiliated?
Christopher gets his life together with that woman.
So, that's good.
It should have been you.
What?
Don't play dumb, Lorelai. You know it too. And deep down, I know you're heartbroken.
I'm not heartbroken.
Well, I am. I always had the picture in my mind of the 3 of you together. After all these years and all the bad things that happened, Rory with both her parents, and now that Christopher's got his life together, it's with her and not you.
Mom, the timing was never right for us.
That's because you dawdle time away. You could have had that effect on him. You could have been the person to help him get his life together, but you made no effort.
Oh, so now this comes down to something I didn't do? Don't put that on me, Mother!
What other explanation is there? He's always been crazy about you, but you've always kept him at arm's length. You keep everyone at arm's length.
That's not true.
It is true. Your destiny was to be with Christopher, and now it's too late.
Then it wasn't our destiny.
So you're saying you don't have feelings for him, Lorelai, that all of this is just fine with you?
That's not important.
It's not?
No, what's important is that Christopher is doing well and he's happy, and we should be happy for him.
You're impossible. I need to lie down. Tell Christopher. Tell him whatever you like. I don't care.
I mean, Rory's missed the occasional dinner before.
Yeah, well, this was compounded by other things.
What other things?
You should know as well as I that when it comes to Emily Gilmore, it's never simple.
Got it. Ah, looks like they found each other. You know, Sherry had a really good time last night. I hope Rory did too.
Yeah, she seemed to.
Good. Good.
So, Chris, before you go, I have something I want to say to you.
Uh-oh.
It's not an uh-oh.
Okay. What?
Well, I kind of realized something with you and Sherry visiting, and God help me because of something my mother said to me.
Wow. Inspiration can come from the unlikeliest sources.
I was just thinking, you know, all these years, no matter what my relationship status has been, whether I've been dating or hibernating or whatever, think I've always had you in the back of my mind. You know, the prospect of us being together. But this prospect was sort of indefinitely on hold while you found yourself and got your personal life together so that you could really be there for me and especially for Rory. But you and I have been so linked in my mind that I think I have unconsciously sabotaged every decent relationship I've had, including the one with Max, because I was waiting for you. And I shouldn't have been. And now that I see that and I see you settling down with Sherry, I think I can move beyond it.
Good. I'm really glad it's good for you, Lorelai.
It is. Chris?
How dare you put that on me?
I'm just thanking you.
Well, don't.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Damn it, Lorelai, you're dumping 15 years of unhappiness on me? 15 years of not having healthy, lasting relationships on me? You're blaming me for breaking up with Max and not marrying him? That's all my fault?
No,
I did nothing to deserve that.
I'm not saying that you did.
You're as good as saying it.
No, I'm not.
Then what did you expect to come from this divine revelation that you've been so kind to share with me? Did you want me to apologize to you for ruining your life or comfort you and say, there, everything's gonna be all right so you can feel okay? Forget it.
Chris, wait.
Look, if there's anything else you feel bad about in your life that you want to dump on my doorstep, just leave a note.
What do you think of the pork, Rory?
It's good.
I'm not sure. Richard?
It's fine.
I'm not sure.
It's really good, Mom.
Yes, well, I'm not sure.
Pork is bred leaner these days. It has a different taste. Less fat equals less flavor. Yet another example of the great advances man has made. Flavorless pork. Hurrah for the opposable thumbs.
All right, enough talk about pork. Please, someone change the subject.
Mom had a really good time at the auction the other day.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Well, I'm glad. Did you see anything you liked?
Yeah, Mom. Anything look good to you there?
Yes, actually, I bought a couple of end tables for the inn.
I must say I was very impressed with the selection this year. I even wound up purchasing a couple of pieces for myself.
Yes. How nice to have yet another chair you can't sit in.
It's 100 years old.
Wonderful. We can put it next to the 200-year-old footstool you can't put your foot on.
Oh, Richard, please.
I'm only teasing, Emily. It is one of the great pleasures of my life to be able to surround you with a house full of useless objects. No, I'm never happier than when we're standing in the corner staring at our furniture.
Eat your pork, please.
You know, I believe there was something at the auction that Mom wanted, but she didn't get. Isn't that right, Mom?
Oh, really? What was that?
I think it was a steamer trunk for Rory to take with her to military school. Wasn't it, honey?
I don't remember a steamer trunk, but I can check on it for you if you like.
That's not necessary, Mom. So, Mom, it was a very nice bunch of people you had at that auction.
Yes, very nice.
I was surprised at how many young people were there. I mean, younger people. In fact, for instance, this guy that I talked to for quite a while, he was younger.
What man was that?
Oh, I didn't get his name, but he was a nice-looking guy. He had a gray suit, and he was paddle number 17. He likes Merlot.
Are you talking about Peyton Sanders?
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Wait 1 second. I'll look it up.
Oh, no, Mom, you don't have to. She's looking it up.
Paddle number 17, Peyton Sanders.
Oh, great. Oh, Peyton Sanders. Well, that's great that it's Peyton Sanders, because that's great. How well do you know this Peyton Sanders?
Why?
What?
Why do you want to know how well I know Peyton Sanders?
I don't want to know. I was just mentioning that he was, seemed,
Young.
Yes, young. Okay, Mom, Peyton and I kind of hit it off. And I wondered if you possibly had his number. Okay, there I said it. Pass the flavorless pork.
You're asking me for his number?
If it's not a big deal, yes.
Well. Richard, Lorelai's asking me for a man's number.
So I heard.
But if it's a big deal, forget it.
It's not a big deal at all. I don't have his number.
Okay, then never mind.
I can get his number. Would you like me to get his number?
It's up to you.
It can't be up to me. I didn't ask for his number. You asked for his number. Therefore, it has to be up to you as to whether or not I get his number.
Okay, Mom.
Would you like me to get his number?
Yes, if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wasn't kidding about that military school.
Do it again, please. I'm not quite sure what other way there is to say no walnuts in the salad except to say no walnuts in the salad.
Mom, she just made a mistake.
She doesn't listen. She doesn't care. She has no work ethic.
She has some work ethic. You made her remake the salad 4 times.
I like things done correctly.
Preferably the first time.
Thank you, Richard.
You know, Mom, in Europe, they eat the salad last and the main course first.
We're not in Europe.
We could pretend.
Really, Lorelai, you can't wait 10 minutes for another salad. The situation's that dire.
4 salads ago, no, not dire. Right now, it's your money for nothing and your chicks for free.
Rory?
She didn't have lunch.
Fine.
Where are you going?
Apparently, we're going to be European tonight.
Oh, wonderful. I was getting so tired of being American, day after day after day.
God, I'm starved.
Think about something else.
Like what?
Something disgusting that will take your appetite away.
Ari Fleischer?
Ari Fleischer's our nation's mouthpiece, young lady.
Officially not hungry now.
Liliana will be right out with the sand dabs. I'm afraid we're going to have to let her go, Richard.
Oh, if that's how you feel, Emily.
You're firing someone over putting walnuts in a salad?
I'm going to fire someone over putting walnuts in a salad after she was told not to put walnuts in the salad.
Mom, you know, if you're not a little nicer to your help, you might find yourself in a Frank Lloyd Wright situation.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
What on earth does Frank Lloyd Wright have to do with my salad?
And your walnuts.
Mrs. Wright apparently had this major problem with her help. She was very rough on them and they totally hated her. So this guy who had worked for her forever, he had finally had enough. I believe the incident was over walnuts, wasn't it, honey?
The exact cause has not been proven.
Anyhow, Mrs. Wright invites this whole posse of people over for dinner, and they're all sitting around eating, and Mr. Disgruntled Servant Guy goes outside and locks all the doors and windows and douses the whole house in gasoline and sets the place on fire.
My goodness.
So the house is on fire, and people are freaking out, so they run to the doors, but the doors are locked. So a few of them try to get out through the windows, but Mr. Angry Puss is standing outside with an axe, hacking them to death, and so they all died.
Why on earth would you tell me that story?
All I'm saying is, sometimes eating a walnut is preferable to getting hacked to death or set on fire during dinner.
One of these days, I'm going to make you eat it in your room.
I'm going to go get myself another soda. Would anyone else like something?
I'd like a big bag of walnuts, and make sure you tell her they're for me.
I believe I need a little more ice. Emily, are you fine?
Yes, Richard, I'm fine, thank you. Oh, stop that.
So, Rory, you speak French at all?
Just a tiny little bit.
Un tout petit peu?
Oui, un tout petit peu.
And you, my dear?
Even less. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? That's about it.
Lorelai.
Oh, my God.
It's just a joke.
Asking my friend to go to bed with you is a joke?
It's a song.
It's just a joke, Dad.
Oh, je vois, c'est une chanson de pop. It's a pop song. I didn't know that.
Lady Marmelade.
That's very rich. It's very, very funny.
Oh, well, thank you.
You need a drink, oui?
Very astute, Claude. Martini with a twist, Dad?
All right.
Is this your first American Thanksgiving, Claude?
It is. It is. I've seen it in the movies. People seem to eat and eat and eat until they can't eat anymore.
That's about it?
It's about giving thanks. Gets you thinking about the good things.
We have a lot to give thanks for in this country.
Definitely.
Me, I start each day giving thanks for 3 things. Cuban cigars, French champagne, and gorgeous women. And I must give extra thanks for the extraordinary group here tonight.
Douglas, Richard, leave us, won't you?
What?
Just another joke.
I missed another joke.
You have your mother's wit.
Sometimes I wish she'd give it back.
Emily mentioned that you were coming from another function?
No, this is your second dinner?
4th, actually.
4th?
Oh, thank you for fitting us in, Lorelai.
Don't worry, Dad. You're the main event. Hour 56 minutes.
Rory, did your grandmother say you were a high school senior? Mm-hmm. So you're going through this horrible period of applying to college.
It's not so horrible.
Well, at least she's got it pretty well covered.
That's right.
All your applications are in.
I've applied.
You have a grandson your age. He's going through hell.
He's already been turned down for early admission to Stanford. His dream.
Took it pretty hard.
Children put so much stress on themselves these days.
It's pretty stressful.
He's waiting to hear from his backups.
I have a grandson who lives with his mother in Orlando. You know, he's going through a very similar thing, poor boy.
How do they like Orlando, Claude?
Well, it's all Mickey Mouse this and Mickey Mouse that. You know, they want to die.
That's too bad.
Where did you apply, dear?
Harvard.
No word yet?
I'm not supposed to hear back for a while.
Where else?
Where else?
Where else did you apply? Your alternates?
We're so curious. It's like we've been going through this ourselves.
Well, I'm pretty much counting on Harvard.
Well, you didn't apply to just Harvard, did you?
Well, no.
No?
Am I prying?
No.
We applied elsewhere?
You can't just apply to one place.
Children wouldn't allow that.
Is that true?
Pretty much.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I was going to.
You have to be safe.
My grandson, 6 schools.
Same with Dustin.
Where else did you apply?
Just at some other schools.
Well, if you're aiming at Harvard, that would be Princeton, Yale, maybe Vassar, Wesleyan.
Certainly Yale because of Richard's connections, yes?
I would assume so.
Those are the kinds of places, yep.
The kinds of places or the places? Rory?
Princeton. Yale.
Yale?
Yes?
Yale, Dad?
Oh, this is the first I'm hearing about it, Lorelai.
Oh, bull.
Mom,
Lorelai?
You did this.
I haven't discussed this awful subject since the debacle at the campus.
You forced her hand.
I did nothing of the sort.
Mom, wait.
You made it seem like you'd be deeply hurt if she didn't apply to Yale, and she's very sensitive, so that's as good as forcing her hand.
Lorelai, really?
You wanted her to go to Yale instead of Harvard, didn't you?
Well, that wasn't a secret.
Lorelai ne veut pas que Rory aille à Yale.
Je suis désolé de ce qui se passe ici.
Stick to English, Dad.
Grandpa didn't force my hand.
Honey, you weren't aware he was doing it.
She is not a puppet, Lorelai.
I needed a backup.
But why Yale?
I could live at home.
You!
What?
Well, you got to her. That was your thing.
I'm afraid we started this.
This is not your doing, Natalie.
Encore une fois, je suis désolé.
I never spoke to Rory about that.
I don't believe you.
I figured it out on my own, Mom.
You're saying there have been no conversations, no emails?
I can read a map.
This is unbelievable.
And past indelicate. We have guests.
Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry you have to see this.
This is paranoia, Lorelai. There's been no conspiring.
I'm not being paranoid, Mom. For 17 years, she was going to Harvard, and now all of a sudden she's applied to Yale and she's mimicking everything you say. This is just crazy.
Elle a dit que c'est de la folie.
Excuse me, please. It's freezing out here.
It's Jamaica compared to in there.
It's just an alternative to Harvard. A backup. It changes nothing.
Oh, no.
Lorelai.
Mom, I don't want to talk.
Do you believe we had nothing to do with this?
Just for a second, Mom, please. Just let me digest this for a second. All this Yale stuff.
Happy birthday, dear Lorelai. Happy birthday to you. You can take the cake into the kitchen now, Teresa.
Wait, aren't I supposed to blow them out?
Oh, Teresa can do that.
Mom, it's tradition for the person whose name is on the cake to do the blowing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought only children like to do that. Should we bring it back out and relight it?
No.
Well, would you like to make a wish and blow out the tapers?
Why am I being mocked on my birthday?
Because that's the Gilmore way.
Huh.
Let's move into the living room for our dessert, shall we?
Let's shall.
How are we doing for time?
We've got time for cake.
Are you sure? Because I don't want to miss the fancy party you're throwing me.
Don't worry, it's not that fancy.
What are the two of you whispering about?
Nothing.
Champagne?
Trying to get me drunk so I forget that you wouldn't let me blow out my own candles?
Oh, dear. Is this going to be another one of those stories that you tell people for the rest of your life, like the bunny story?
His name was Murray, Mom.
Oh, Emily, you had to bring that up.
How could you think I wouldn't notice you gave away my rabbit?
Because you were 4 and terrified of the thing.
I was not terrified. I simply respected his space.
You slept in the maid's room for a week.
I wonder where Murray is now.
In a shoebox somewhere, I assume.
Grandpa.
Very nice, and on my birthday.
Once again, a toast to Lorelai on her 36th birthday.
35th.
Really?
You're doing the math?
Right, sorry. To Lorelai on her 35th birthday.
Here, here.
Thank you for the toast. Thank you for the dinner. And in the spirit of the evening, Mom, I have something for you.
For me? It's not my birthday.
I know, but here.
What is this?
It's from Murray. It's taken him this long to write it, partially because of the hurt and pain, and partially because he has pause.
What is this?
That is what I owe you.
What you owe me?
For Rory's school. I promised you I'd pay you back, and now I have, every cent. Thank you again for helping us out. There's no way Rory would be going to Yale if it wasn't for this money, if it wasn't for you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so,
You must be very relieved.
excuse me?
Your debt is paid. You owe us nothing.
Well, yeah.
You don't need us anymore.
I didn't say...
You don't have to deal with us. You don't have to come over for Friday night dinners. It all works out beautifully, doesn't it?
This isn't about that, Mom.
Oh, no?
No, I owed you money, and I paid you back.
I don't want it.
I can't believe you're mad that I'm paying you back.
I'm not mad. I just think it's extremely unkind of you to use this occasion to inform me you won't be coming over anymore.
I didn't say that.
This said that.
Mom, let me ask you something. Wouldn't you rather we came over here because we wanted to, not because of some threat you're holding over our heads?
Oh, and you would come here voluntarily.
I always said I would pay you back. This is not a surprise.
No, it certainly isn't.
I was trying to do a good thing here. When Dad gave me the money, one of the first things that jumped into my head was to...
When Dad gave you the money? When Dad gave her the money?
Now, Emily,
You gave her this?
it was her money.
It was from that investment, Mom.
I'd appreciate it if you'd stay out of this.
Why are you mad at me?
I told you not to tell your mother about that money.
When did you tell me that?
At lunch.
You did not.
I did too.
Dad, I swear you didn't tell me not to tell Mom.
Why do you think I met you in the day at a restaurant, Lorelai? Think.
You kept this from me, Richard?
I knew you would be upset.
You lied to me.
I had to give it to her. I was legally obligated.
You're also legally obligated to your wife.
Mom.
Don't you talk to me.
Now you're overreacting.
Don't you talk to me either.
Don't be mad at Dad.
Stay out of this. Well, don't.
Mom, please. Just because I gave you this money doesn't mean we're never gonna come over here again. We will come over. Maybe not every week, but there will be the occasional Friday night dinners.
No, there won't.
Grandma.
I don't need anybody doing me any favors. You are released from your obligation, Lorelai. Have a nice birthday, have a nice life. I'm going to bed.
Dad?
Not now.
You're quiet. I know they were upset, Hutton, but trust me, they'll calm down.
Why did you do that?
Excuse me?
Just giving them that check like that?
Rory, I borrowed that money.
I know you did, but you had to have known that they'd get upset. You had to know that Grandma would take it personally.
What would you have me do, not pay them back?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Well, they didn't want the money back.
Not the point.
Well, it's kind of the point.
No, Rory, it's not the point at all.
They were throwing you a party, Mom.
Sorry, did I miss something? Did I dance around saying nya, 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 nya when I gave her the check?
No.
Did I not thank her, genuinely thank her for everything?
Yes.
Did I not credit your getting into Yale with them giving us that money?
Yes, but...
No buts. Listen, Rory, I'm not sure if you're aware of how hard it has been for me these past 3 years to be indebted to my parents. I decided a long time ago that I was gonna live my life without their help, but I went to them and I took their money, and I'm not sorry I did. It was the right thing for you, but I don't need their help anymore.
Really? Chills. I've got chills. Turn for me, dear. Oh, it moves. It just moves. Ginger Rogers always insisted her dresses move just like that.
Ginger Rogers, well.
Of course, she didn't have your legs.
Oh, Celine.
Hey, Grandma.
Rory, perfect. What do you think?
You look beautiful.
Well, if I do, it's all because of this lady here. Rory, I'd like you to meet Miss Celine. She's been our fashion consultant for years.
Oh, well, how do you...
Oh, my God. It's Audrey Hepburn.
What?
You're Audrey Hepburn in Sabrina. Just a waif with eyes.
Thank you.
Celine, I don't think the handkerchief works with this. Rory, I didn't know you were here.
Richard, look at this girl. What do you see?
Well...
It's Audrey Hepburn in Sabrina.
Now that you mention it, there is a touch of Audrey in her.
But even prettier.
Yes, without that ridiculous affected accent. For years I kept telling her, Audrey, get a speech therapist. She was very stubborn. But could she wear capris?
You know, Rory is starting Yale in the fall.
Yeah, that is exciting. You'll need a whole new wardrobe, huh?
Oh, Celine, I love this one.
Yes, I had that exact suit made in mint for Mrs. Walter Cronkite just last week. A darling woman, yes. We've been friends since the Big Bang.
That's nice.
What do you think of this, Richard?
Well, I liked the green one with the beads. It made you look like a mermaid.
Now, you guys know that this is just a casual graduation, folding chairs on the grass.
There's going to be grass.
Well, yeah, it's going to be outside.
Oh, you cannot wear green around grass. I learned that from Tova Borgnine the hard way. Go try the red one on. Red goes wonderful with nature.
All right.
I'm going to try the gray linen.
Yes, with this white silk shirt.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, I had that exact shirt on Jimmy Stewart the night before his colonoscopy. He came through it clean as a whistle. Never underestimate the power of a good shirt.
I never will again.
Now, Sabrina, college is a very important time in a young girl's life. You need to be properly attired.
I'm sure, but...
Trust me, a young girl is completely and solely judged by her appearance. All right, let's begin. I always start every wardrobe from the top. The hat. Remember, Sabrina, it's the first thing that God sees when you walk outside in the morning.
Well, I'm exhausted. I feel as if I've tried on every dress in town.
So is it the blue?
Yes, I think it's the blue. I think it's quite suitable for my granddaughter's graduation.
Hey. Hi, hon. Hey, Mom.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
I just came to pick Rory up. Miss Celine.
Oh, my God, it's Natalie Wood. Look, Sabrina, it's Natalie Wood.
Oh, Miss Celine, I can't believe it. You're still working.
Oh, yeah, I tried to retire once. Olivia de Havilland wouldn't hear of it.
Well, how are you? How's Mrs. Walter Cronkite?
Lovely. Thank you for asking, Natalie.
I left the suits upstairs. I'll just go up and get them.
No, I'll get them. It's who I am, the keeper of the clothes. It's a delight to see you again.
Same here, Celine. Oh, my God. She was like 1,000 when I was 10. I can't believe it.
You should have seen all the clothes that Grandma tried on today.
Yeah?
She picked out a beautiful blue dress for graduation.
Oh, I'd like to see that, Mom.
It needs to be altered.
Oh, sure. Well, see you at graduation, I guess. So I'm sorry I didn't give you advance notice that I was coming over.
I don't need advance notice, Lorelai.
Okay, you just seem tense.
No, I'm just tired. And busy. I have a very busy evening ahead of me.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Dinner's ready, Mrs. Gilmore.
No, it's not.
I just checked it and it's...
I was in there 10 minutes ago, and it still had another 40 minutes to go.
But it's really brown and...
Lupe, please do not argue with me. It's not ready. Now go in there and make the salad. What?
The salad's ready.
Lupe!
Mom, it's 7 o'clock.
So?
So it's your dinner time.
I don't have a dinner time, Lorelai.
You don't have a dinner time?
No, I don't.
So all the years I grew up in this house, we did not sit down to dinner at exactly 7 o'clock every single night?
No.
I just imagined that?
Lorelai, I don't know what your obsession with dinner time is.
My obsession with dinner time is that it was always at 7 o'clock. Now all of a sudden it's not. Is it because I'm here?
That's ridiculous.
It is. I'm here, and if you served dinner, Miss Manners would insist that you invite me to stay, and you don't want to, so you're going to pretend that dinner is suddenly whenever you feel like it.
Grandpa, it's fine.
No, it certainly is not fine. When you're entertaining an elegant young lady for dinner, then dinner is expected.
But I just sprang this on you. You can't be held accountable for your lack of elegant young lady food.
Well, I am delighted with your company, though I'm still a little confused at the new arrangement.
Well, Mom and I realized that we don't really get to spend as much time with you and Grandma since the separation. So we decided to split up.
Well, how would you feel about, some, batteries and Nutella?
Oh, rats. I had that for lunch.
Well, that seems to be all I have in here. Robert's shopping skills leave something to be desired.
So, Grandpa...
Wait! I think I have some canned peaches.
You've really made it comfortable out here.
Huh. Pears.
Nice. Like a vacation spot. You know, fun and all yours. Not permanent, but fun for now.
Yes, well, fun for now is exactly what I was going for.
So it's not permanent.
What?
The pool house. It's not permanent. You just said fun for now.
Did I? I must have heard it somewhere.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's good to shake things up every now and then. You know, put a little paint on the house, move the furniture around the den, go blonde. But after you've done all that, it can also be nice to go back to something that's comfortable. Something you've depended on for, let's say, 40 years. And I mean, if something's been around that long, it must be for a reason, right?
You're a lovely girl.
I have good genes.
Oh, I think I remember seeing a frozen pizza in here.
Really?
Aha! Now, the downside of this discovery is that since Robert is currently doing all the shopping, this pizza could have been here since Lorelai's 10th birthday party. The upside, however, is that there is cheese in the crust.
I've always been a glasses half full kind of gal myself.
All righty then. Here goes nothing.
Stupid little... I can't. That's ridiculous. I can't do anything with this. She take it.
What, Mom?
Oh, nothing. I'm just trying to make a proper drink, that's all.
Sorry about the change of plans.
Oh, please. I'm as flexible as the next person.
See, Rory thought that since Dad's moved out to the pool house, we're not getting enough time with either of you, so...
I guess I could use the ice in the freezer, though it's probably old. You know what they say, a little notice ensures fresh ice.
I'm sorry, who says that?
We'll just have to have Scotch neat.
Super.
I'd offer you wine, but all the wine I have has to breathe.
That requires notice.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. It's just, isn't this weird to you?
What?
Sitting next to each other?
Would you like me to move?
No, it's fine. It's just close.
Will you explain to me again why we are doing this?
I have no idea, because you usually sit over there.
I'm talking about Rory being in the pool house, Lorelai.
Rory just thought we should split up tonight, get in some quality couch time.
It seems very silly. We had a perfectly good system worked out. I don't know why we changed it.
So, Mom, do you think you and Dad are getting back together?
Absolutely not.
Okay, got any peanuts?
Your father has proven to me once and for all he's moved on with his life.
You don't think the moving on with his life would have actually included moving?
No.
Okay.
We attended the Dorman School Bazaar last week. It was a big, formal gathering. All our friends were there. And at dinner, he made me reach for the butter.
What?
It was sitting right there in front of him, and yet he didn't offer me the dish. He buttered his own roll, offered the dish to the man next to him, and that was it.
And that's why you think he's moved on?
It was a total disregard for my needs. I might as well not have had a roll in front of me at all.
Well, Mom, I'm sorry.
It's very upsetting. But at some point, you have to face facts, and the facts are he's moved on. And therefore, I should move on also.
Absolutely. MoveOn.org.
I think it's time for me to date.
Oh, my God.
I want to go on a date.
With a man?
No, a weasel. Of course with a man.
I'm not hearing this.
Well, why shouldn't I date? I'm still a viable commodity.
I need a paper towel and a Valium, please.
There are plenty of men at the club who in the past have made their interest in me known. I just need to figure out how to reciprocate their feelings. You have a lot of experience with men. How do you let them know that you're available?
Well, one of those bench ads usually does the trick.
Lorelai, stop it. I need help here. It's been years since I did this, and I don't remember the proper procedure. Now take me through this step by step. You see a man, you walk up to him, and you say,
Hello.
Is that too forward?
No, it's the appropriate way to indicate you're open to a social engagement. Unless, however, you are approaching a weasel, then I believe the proper signal is just to offer him your hindquarters.
Rory, hello, come in.
Hi, Grandma.
Oh, we missed you.
It's only been a few weeks, Grandma.
Give your coat to Eliza. That's an interesting outfit you have on.
Laundry day.
Laundry day. Everything young people do sounds like fun to me.
No, it's pretty dreary.
Well, come in, come in. Richard, Rory's here. Hurry down and don't forget to bring the you-know-what. Forget you heard that.
Consider it forgotten.
Our trip was wonderful. We have so much to tell you.
Good.
We'll have to wait till next week to show you pictures. Richard bought this new digital camera that's supposed to be so simple a child can use it. So now we need to find a child to show us how. Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling fine.
So, did you go to Athens on that first big European trip of yours?
Yeah.
I hope you saw the National Archaeological Museum. I thought of you there the whole time. The room with the mask of Agamemnon.
Yep, we hit that.
Interesting, huh?
Yep.
Rory.
Grandpa, welcome home.
Well, thank you. Look at this outfit. I like the colors.
Thanks, it's borrowed.
So we have quite a bit to catch up on.
I know. I want to hear all about it.
Well, I'm sure your grandmother's caught you up somewhat.
I started to.
And with the dozens of postcards she sent, you probably remember the trip better than I do.
I still want to hear your account.
Have her open the gift, Richard.
Oh, yes, please. Open it.
Oh, my God. It's amazing.
Leaves of Grass in Greek. 100 years old. Some beautiful engravings.
Well, now I have to learn Greek.
Feel the leather.
Grandpa, thank you so much.
Well, you can thank your grandmother. She helped pick it out.
Thank you, Grandma.
Dinner is served, Mrs. Gilmore.
Thank you, Eliza. You can flip through that a little later.
Okay. So, Grandpa, is it true that every restaurant in the Plaka has a view of the Acropolis?
Well, they'd like to think so, but we found this charming little taverna, Dionysus. The view was spectacular, and the ouzo certainly lived up to its name.
Did your friend Paris make interesting plans?
Not really.
And how's the shortcake?
It's fine, thanks.
I know this seems a bit basic, but Eliza found the first decent strawberries of the year. I'm so mad at California.
Well, you'd think that rain would be good for crops. It's counterintuitive.
Anyway, these strawberries are wonderful. Could you pass them to me, Rory?
So, Rory, is everything all right with you this evening?
I'm fine, Grandpa.
You'd tell us if anything was bothering you.
Really, it's nothing.
Seems as though there might be something on your mind.
Not really.
All right.
So, Grandpa, you hardly told me anything about your trip. How was the archaeological museum?
Oh, now that's it.
Emily.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
I asked you about that museum earlier, and all you did was mumble something about hitting it.
I should have been more expansive. I'm sorry.
You've been pushing me away all evening.
Emily, please.
You ask your grandfather question after question. You make polite chit-chat about the roast duck with the maid. What's her name? Tell her it's wonderful.
Because she made it, and her name is Eliza.
I told her to make the duck. You're enjoying duck because I requested duck.
Well, it was a great duck, Grandma. Kudos on the duck.
This isn't you, this attitude of yours. This is your mother.
Don't bring up Mom.
Look, both of you, let's try to calm down.
Why are you acting this way?
Your memory can't be that short, Grandma.
What does that mean?
Do we really have to get into this?
You should walk out that door and come in again. Start all over.
She doesn't need to do that, Emily.
We have a contract.
A contract?
We pay for Yale. You come to dinner every Friday night and you act pleasantly and decently.
You're right, Grandma. We do have a contract, but it's to come to dinner. Period. There's no agreement on how vivacious or bubbly I have to be.
You need to act like you.
I am.
This isn't you.
Look, Grandma, you know what you did.
Rory, please sit down.
I mean, what did you expect? 10 Acropolis postcards and I would forget the fact that you broke up Mom and Luke? Now, I respect our contract, and I will continue to come every Friday night and eat dinner with you, but I won't guarantee an attitude that will please you. Excuse me.
You are certainly not excused. We're not through.
We have had dessert. I'll skip the port. Good night.
Rory.
Good night, Grandpa. I'll see you in a week. What are you doing?
A little life and death brigade business. Every time we're in a rich person's house, I take a knick-knack. Then I leave the knick-knack I took from the last rich person's house. I've been doing this up and down the eastern seaboard for years.
Logan, no.
Trust me, they never notice.
You're crazy.
It's fun to be crazy.
Grandma probably wants us here.
All right, the salads will be out in just a moment. Everybody sit. Wait a minute.
What's wrong, Emily?
Well, I don't know. Wait, my antique sewing box, it's missing.
Well, that can't be.
It is, it's gone. Was it here during drinks?
Oh, I can't say that I noticed.
You, hovering there, what do you know about this?
Ma'am?
My antique sewing box, did you move it somewhere?
No.
And yet it's not here. Do you have any explanation as to why it's not here, Beatrice?
I'm sure it's just a mix-up, Mom.
And what's this? What's this lighter? Richard, is this from the pool house?
Well, I don't recognize it, but, well, you never know. One of the guys might have left it after a poker game.
Well, Beatrice, I don't know what to say. I almost feel like I should go through the whole house and make sure nothing else has been misplaced.
Mom, I found it.
However, we have company, and I don't want to be rude. Let's just leave it for later, and you and I will have a very serious discussion.
Mom, I found it.
What?
Yeah, here it is.
Really?
Huh.
Where was it?
Behind the centerpiece. I guess the flowers kind of hit it.
Behind the centerpiece? What on earth are you smiling about?
I'm just glad you found it.
Would you please go into the kitchen and bring out the salad course? Rory, Logan, I'm so sorry.
Well, never a dull moment, as we say.
Ah, here we are. Avocado salad with beet dressing.
Oh, wonderful. I'm starving.
Believe me, Rory's the real star at the Yale Daily News. People hate her.
They hate you?
I'm not hated. Am I hated?
She's had more pieces printed above the fold this year than anyone.
Well, you are both enormously talented, because if you have 1/10 of your father's ability, young man, you are going to go straight to the top.
A power couple. That's what you are.
We were thrilled to hear that Rory is going to be working with your father, Logan.
I'm not really working with him, just near him more like.
She's knocking him dead over there. Now, if I can just get her to relax.
I relax.
Speaking of relaxation, does your family still have their place on Martha's Vineyard?
I think they bought it from Martha. They're not giving that up. It's not going anywhere.
It's lovely in the vineyard. A few years ago, Richard and I attended a wedding there. I thought there could be no more gorgeous a spot for a wedding.
It's beautiful.
But then we went to one on Cape Cod, and it was wonderful, too. Either place would be good for a wedding, don't you think?
Sure, I've been to weddings at the Cape myself.
So you like Cape Cod?
Yes.
We like Cape Cod.
Great.
And I know Rory would like Cape Cod.
I like what I've seen in pictures.
You two would look awfully cute on Cape Cod.
Mom, did you get a job at the Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce?
No. There are a lot of kids in your family, aren't there?
Yeah, the extended family's been pretty busy procreating lately.
They have they?
Do you like kids?
Sure.
Kids love Cape Cod.
I think internships are a communist plot.
What?
Forcing someone to work without pay. It's a little pinko, isn't it? I mean, where's Roy Cohn when you need him?
Have you lost your mind?
No, still sloshing around up there.
Would you like another apple, Rory?
Oh, no thanks. They were really good, though.
How about you, Logan? Apple?
Thank you, but I don't think I could eat another thing. And unfortunately, we should probably be going. I have an early day tomorrow.
Oh, Logan, an early day. I'm so sorry we kept you.
I wish I could stay longer.
An early day's an early day. Beatrice, get their coats.
I had a wonderful time. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Grandma and Grandpa. It was great.
Of course. We had a wonderful time, too.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, hon. Good night, Logan.
Nice to see you again.
Nice seeing you again, too. I hope we can all do
Lorelai, don't keep them. Logan has an early day tomorrow.
Sorry?
Now, I'm going to hold you to your promise about that tennis racket.
Oh, absolutely. I'll call you this week, or maybe I'll just shoot you an email.
Shoot me an email? That is so clever.
Well, that's good business sense, too. You have to utilize the latest technology or you'll fall behind.
Now, would you look at that? What a cunning little car. I adore sports coupes.
Fine parking job, too.
Well, goodbye, Grandma and Grandpa.
Thanks again.
Good night, you two. Drive safe. More coffee, Lorelai?
No, thank you.
What?
Nothing. Just on those National Geographic shows, people are so sweaty after a mating ritual. You two are powder dry.
What on earth are you talking about?
They're just kids, and they're still figuring things out, and they don't need you two dropping all these heavy-handed hints about weddings and babies and Cape Cod.
You should be thrilled by this match, Lorelai.
Well, who says I'm not thrilled?
Well, you're not acting very thrilled.
I'm annoyed at you, that's why. Putting all this pressure on them, they are in their early 20s, for God's sake.
You're letting your own personal tastes cloud your judgment of this boy. He's perfect for Rory, and you don't see it.
This is not about my personal taste.
You're uncomfortable around people like Logan.
He came to me, Grandma, and he asked if he could do anything, and
This really isn't necessary.
I let him pay for Yale. He's my father.
You know something I don't, Mom?
How convenient that he's her father now.
Perhaps your father can reimburse me for the 5 cases of scotch I had to send the men in the bursar's office.
I'm sure he'd be happy to.
You know what else I find amusing?
Reno 911.
I find it very amusing that Christopher is suddenly such a wonderful person.
Mom?
It seems to me that when I was in cahoots with him, everyone thought that I was a villain. And now suddenly you're in cahoots with him, and that's perfectly fine.
Please don't say cahoots anymore. It's disturbing.
You're being a little hypocritical, don't you think?
No, I don't. You were trying to break Luke and me up, and I'm trying to put Rory through college.
Rory was already being put through college by us.
That's right.
I didn't want you to pay for it anymore.
There. There it is.
So you went to Christopher.
He came to me.
Oh, please. You just wanted to hurt us.
By taking money from my father?
Yes, exactly.
I've had enough of this. I'm going back out to touch up my moonscape.
I have some work to do.
Fine, I have to go anyhow.
Hey! This is not gonna happen. You're not going back out to your moonscape, you're not going back to work, and you're not going home. Now, we all agreed to have Friday night dinner, and we're here, and I smell dinner. And yes, apparently there are some issues to be worked out, but no one, and I mean no one, is leaving here until we do.
Things were out of control.
Not the point, simply. Not the...
It is completely...
Rory, do not cut your grandmother off.
Well, I'm just saying...
You come running to us, begging us to take you in because you can't possibly deal with your mother.
That's not what happened.
We take you in, we pay to redecorate a pool house so you can have a place all your own.
I did not ask you to do that.
You accepted it. You did not turn it down. I didn't hear you saying, Grandma, stop. I didn't see you throw yourself at the decorators while they were putting up your very expensive wallpaper. And then when you decide you don't like how things are going, you leave.
With no notice, by the way. And you leave 2 strange boys in our house unsupervised.
We're missing 2 picture frames, by the way.
Colin and Finn did not steal your picture.
Do not raise your voice to your grandmother.
I never realized how spoiled you were, Rory, but I guess that's to be expected. Only children are always spoiled.
I'm sorry I didn't leave a note.
My, that sounds heartfelt. Doesn't that sound heartfelt, Richard?
Well, I've never been more touched in all my life.
I apologize you don't believe it. I try to defend myself and you don't want to hear it. So apparently, there's nothing I can do here.
Oh, there's plenty you can do.
What can I do?
Well, first of all, you can admit what you've done. You can apologize.
I was just trying to apologize.
Cut her some slack, Mom. Rory was going through something terrible.
Life is full of terrible things, Lorelai.
She was emotional. When you're emotional, you don't think clearly. I remember a woman who tried to buy a plane when her granddaughter moved out.
I tried to timeshare a plane. It is in no way even close to the same thing.
Oh, I've never been so happy to see a salad in my entire life. Ugh, I can't believe what I'm hearing.
If we'd known the extent of the issue, we might not have taken Rory in.
I tried to tell you.
You did not.
I came here and I told you exactly what happened with Mitchum and you didn't want to hear it.
I don't remember that.
I don't either.
The Huntsbergers told her she wasn't good enough and Mitchum told her she didn't have it. He what? Yes, and now she's dropped out of Yale, but between the 3 of us, we can knock some sense into her. Of course we'll help you. This is not happening. I'll call Charlie Davenport tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Just thank you. And scene. This is a really good sorbet.
I know, isn't it? Teresa made it herself.
Mango?
Passion fruit.
Delicious.
It certainly is. What are you thinking? Buying an airplane.
I didn't buy it. I looked at it.
Well, what were you doing looking at a plane?
I can look at a plane if I want to look at a plane. So I lead her over to the good table, smiling like we're the best friends in the world. And I tell her, Shira, you don't think Rory is good enough to be in your family? She is. We are just as good as you are. After all, you are nothing but a two-bit gold digger. And how you managed to bag Mitchum, I will never know.
You did not.
Oh, yes, she did.
I told her Mitchum still plays around.
Oh, no. Tell her exactly what you said.
What did I say?
About her weight going...
Oh, yes, I got it. I told her, Mitchum still plays around, you know. Well, of course, you know. That's why your weight goes up and down 30 pounds every 3 months.
Ruthless woman.
I bow to the foot of the master.
I only wished I'd remembered to call her a cocktail waitress.
Ooh, that's my mother's version of the C word.
You have no right to talk to Twinnie Halpern or anyone else in the DAR. That is my organization.
I'm not quitting.
Oh, yes, you are.
So, how's Luke?
He is a kid.
We were 16. We didn't want to get married.
When you get pregnant, you get married. A child needs a mother and a father.
Oh, my God.
Well, I think we've officially reinstated Friday night dinner.